Jackson. Linesman is Brett Merrick. Line judge Chris Ledbetter. Umpire Troy Cottle. The back judge is Brian Bolden. And the head referee is Bobby Garrison. Captains for Gallatin. Number 1, number 2, and number 57. For Lebanon, Kramer Toggle, Miles Dillon, Keenan Dye, and Alex Hutto. Let's listen in on the coin toss.
We'll talk to you first. Okay. It's a great night for football. It is head. White.
Gallatin has won the toss. And has deferred. Lebanon chooses to receive. Gallatin will defend the north goal. Tommy, let's go back up to you.
Thanks, Joe. Joe Gardner on the sideline this year for us. Joe, another single digit we've got working with us. Number 9, played for Mark Medley back in the 80s, and Joe's really excited about working with us on the sideline this year. Lebanon massed in the south end zone, dressed in the home blue pants, blue jerseys, white numerals, blue headgear, and white face mask. Bobby Brown is the head coach at Lebanon High School. Bobby beginning his 7th year at the Blue Devil helm. Assistants Jeff Atchley, Brody Farrell, Jonathan Forrest, Eric Lawrence, Tim Lounsbury, Darren Plumley, Amira Robb, and B.J. West. For the Green Wave, Robert Lassiter, the head coach. Bubba Dunn, assistant. Greg Harper, Randall Silcox, Skip Gibson, Don Porter, Nick Williamson, Mark Settle, and Mark Wilson. Gallatin comes onto the field, the Green Wave in solid white with a gold headgear, and here come the Blue Devils. Pouring through the Big L by the Lebanon High Blue Devil Band. Gallatin with a strong crowd across the way, and outstanding attendance here tonight at Noakes Lassiter on the Lebanon side, on the west side of the stadium. As always, Terry Stafford with us. We've been together for 23 years. And Bob Lee, old number 7. Bob, it's something special about opening night.
Oh, Tommy, there's nothing like it at all. Lebanon, Gallatin, it doesn't get any better than that. You hear the sound of the band in the background. You smell the burgers cooking. It's just football time, and there's nothing better. We've got this senior class right here, Tommy, 24 strong. They were a freshman class that went undefeated. Beat NBA in a bowl game. They've had some big expectations coming from this bunch going into this year. Now we're facing a little adversity. We've had 2 linemen go down. They're two-way starters for the past 3 years. This senior bunch has got to go through that adversity and persevere through it. That's what seniors have to do. Bobby Brown's got them drinking the Kool-Aid, Tommy, but they are the straw that stirs the drink as this senior class. They've been through spring practice. They've been through fall practice, winter workouts. It's time to strap it up and play some football.
Lebanon will receive as Gallatin kicks from the north. Deep to return is Crudup, who stands at his goal line, kicking for the Green Wave. Soccer-style kicker Sam Johnson, the junior. Flanking Crudup, the Maynard brothers, Jacob and Matthew. Johnson approaches, and we are underway. A long end-over-end kick. Crudup is going to, and whistles blow. Flags on the play. There's a flag. Well, that didn't take long to confuse me, Bob.
He may not have had the go-ahead to kick. I don't know. I think that's what it was.
No, they will tee it up again. Johnson will kick it again. The clock did not start.
You're going to back them up 5 yards. There we go.
Yep. Well, that's an inauspicious start for the Green Wave as they were flagged for 5 yards before they officially got that kick underway. Apparently, they rushed it a little bit. Crudup will now stand at his 5. Matthew Maynard on the near side, Jacob Maynard on the far side. Waiting for the whistle. There we go. Johnson has the green light to kick. He does so. End over end line drive goes to Maynard on the far side. That's Jacob running up the sideline across the 30, the 40, drags a man out near the 45-yard line.
That's a good start.
Outstanding return by Jacob Maynard, 35 yards on that return, and wonderful field position for the Blue Devils as they will start 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Tommy getting it first down here at the 44. If they can get a good drive started off this ball game, that would be huge.
I formation, Maynard, bootleg. Dumps it out in the corner and overthrows the intended receiver. He had the fullback, Benford, in the flat, wide open.
He was open, Tommy. It was the play-action pass, rolling to his left, throwing with his right arm. It is hard. You got to turn those hips and throw it early in the ball game, early in the season. It's easy to get a little hyped up, get a little overthrow right there, and that's the shot. That's the signs of it, overthrowing him.
Slot left. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield with Maynard. Maynard takes a snap. He wants to throw again. Long looping throw to Crudup. He makes a man miss. Crudup down the sideline for a first down. He can go. Crudup to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Touchdown. Big Blue.
I don't want to start it.
Crudup takes the short pass and goes to the house. Terry Stafford, what about that passing catch?
Tommy, passing catch. Maynard to Crudup, 56 yards for Lebanon on their second play from scrimmage 2008 season.
They saw something they liked in that defense. They came out throwing. Lebanon will attempt the PAT. Joe Gardner, you've got the call.
Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. And the kick is no good. It's wide left. With 11:33 to go in the first quarter, Lebanon leads Gallatin with a score of 6-0. Now back to the station for a 30-second timeout.
It would be hard to count the years of experience you'll find at Faison Hooker in Lebanon.
Gibson will put the ball on the tee for Lebanon. Gibson, a senior right-footed soccer-style kicker, recruited from the Blue Devil soccer program to handle the place-kicking duties. Gallatin will send twin receivers deep. Sanchez Holder will be on the hash on the far side. And on the near side, Clyde Payne. They both stand at about the 8-yard line. Gibson, right-footed kicker. Approaches. Kick is in the air. It's high, end over end. Holder drops it, picks it up, and is smothered by a host of Blue Devil tacklers. Outstanding effort by those young Blue Devils. Elliott Wheat down there with them to make that tackle. Also on the stop for Lebanon, Javon Neal. Sanchez Holder got very little yardage on that return, 5 yards for Holder as Gallatin will put it in play. 1st and 10, the ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line. Their quarterback, Matthews, fakes it, keeps it, runs off tackle, moves it across the 20-yard line, gain of roughly 4 yards on the play. Matthews, the quarterback, 6'1", 190-pound junior. Gallatin primarily a shotgun spread team. They will get in the eye and in the smokestack eye. 3 backs lined up behind the quarterback in short yardage situations. About 5 yards on that gain. The ball's going to be spotted on the 24. Gallatin deploys 2 receivers left, 1 right, and they send a man in motion. They fake it. They give it up the middle to the fullback, who's got first down yardage. Sanchez Holder. They fake the jet sweep and give it to him up the middle for first down.
Crudup coming in and making a good tackle for Lebanon. I tell you, you couldn't ask him more from the offense on the first drive. Now we just got to get the defense to dig in right here and make a statement of their own.
Get them off the field.
That's right.
1st and 10, Green Wave. 10:24 to go in the first period. They will scrimmage at their own 34. Send a man in motion. Fake it. Now Matthews will carry it right up the middle. The quarterback keeps it. Wheat on the stop for the Blue Devils. About 8 or 9 yards for Matthews. Play action as they fake the jet sweep, make the inside handoff, and then Matthews goes right up the gut for a good gain.
You got to really follow the football right there. There's a lot of faking going on. It's like that wing T sleight of hand. I mean, it's just a lot of faking inside and out. You know, you got to watch who's got the ball. You got to stay at home.
And you got to wonder about what kind of keys you're able to pick up. Gallatin's going to take a timeout. They were misaligned, so the Green Wave will burn a timeout early. 9:43 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon leads the Green Wave to DeKalb County 7-2, and Friendship leads Ezell Harding 7-0 early in the first quarter. Gallatin, 2nd down and 2. Send a man in motion. They give him the football. It's Sanchez Holder who gets very little. On the tackle for Lebanon, combining Elliott Wheat and Bryce Arnold.
Tommy, they gave it to him on that inside handoff. He's like he was coming in motion from the left to the right. When the ball was snapped in that shotgun, handed it off to him, going toward the right, coming around that right end, just enough to get the first down.
First down, Gallatin at their own 44-yard line. Lebanon leads 6-0. Trips on the right side. Fake it to the man on the motion, and the quarterback Matthews takes it up the middle. Ball's loose. Lebanon got that. Fumble recovery for the Blue Devils. Matthew Maynard comes over from the cornerback position as Matthew coughed that thing up. Matthew Maynard right there, and Joe Gardner, you had a great view of that. Lebanon's defense rising to the occasion.
Yeah, Tommy, quarterback fighting for extra yards. Lebanon just reached in, pulled it away. Matthew Maynard there to fall on it. Tommy?
1st and 10 Blue Devils, and the ball will be spotted at the Gallatin 49-yard line. Lebanon will deploy twin receivers to the right side of the field, shotgun in the backfield, and an overload in the backfield. Maynard will quarterback sweep right. He's got an alley. First down yardage for the quarterback, Matthew Maynard.
I like the set, Tommy. I like that. You had twins right. You had Strong in the backfield. You had your both men on the right side of the center with Maynard in the shotgun. He just takes it with a sweep to the right. He's got lead blockers ahead of him. Had all the room in the world.
Had him outnumbered. Gallatin's trying to run that 3-3 look inside and bring pressure. Lebanon just went with an overload on the right side, and Gallatin was just outnumbered at the point of attack. 3 men in the backfield. Power set on the left. They fake it to Benford. Maynard pitches to his brother, who staggers forward for about a yard maybe. Very dangerous play with that left-handed pitch.
Going with a little different look that time with the twins on the right side. They had the same set as the power to the left, but faking the handoff to Benford up the middle and running the option toward the end right there. Of course, the end comes in, hits the quarterback. Quarterback makes the pitch. Good pitch, but they did a good job of covering it up.
Gain of 1 on the play. Lebanon with a 2nd and 9. Maynard will sweep right. Quarterback sweep. He's got some room. He wants to cut back, and it looked like, it's easy to say from here, he had the corner, but Matthew Maynard looking for the cutback. Got about 4 yards on that gain.
Yeah, he tried to plant and cut back against the grain toward the middle of the field, and when he did, he lost his footing. He could have had that first down, but he saw a little opening in the middle and went for it.
Call it 3rd and roughly 6 yards to go. 7:42 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon on top, 6-0. Ball spotted at the Gallatin 33. Power set right, shotgun. They give the ball back inside to Maynard, and Maynard for the first down yardage and much more. Big first down. He's still on his feet. He dives, and he's out of bounds at the 1. They're calling him out of bounds at the 1. Jacob Maynard, like a stallion, Bob Lee.